What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Upper Night here, your Tech and Games Crusader. And we have another unpackaging today. This is from the sister company of Topcovos, NUFR. It's the current rear strap that I have implemented on my headset. It has these removable parts on the top and bottom. And what I did is I modified the globular cluster deluxe audio strap, premium deluxe audio strap at that, and I have the halo still yet for it. So here's the halo, but the rear has now become the top, and now the back of it is the NUFR Modular Elite style strap. So basically what this is doing is it provides a top pad cushion for my head, and then I of course have taken the extra padding approach for the XOXK pad that came in, and I'm using also the XOX face cover over my FitPack wide interface that doesn't want to stay on quite as well as the Massican does, where this does have a little bit wider to the size. You can see it doesn't really want to stay in where it should be very well. So in my current testing, that's what I have arrived at. So let's go ahead, we'll take out the headset. Here we have the two straps, pads, and then back here is the Topcovos top pad. And then we have the cushions out of the Topcovos rear pad on these parts under here, as you can see. And all I've done is I've got the Velcro fastened through for these, and then this Velcro actually wrapped around. But yeah, this is my deluxe audio strap. And then of course, you know, the cable comes across. I have it wrapped with the original Quest top strap like this, so that it stays out of the way of the interface. But the reason I've taken this off is because this is the upgrade of this. So see how this, you know, it just has an edge that there's a very thin lip around it here. Well, around most parts of it, not around here. But let's go ahead and take off our glasses adapter. As you can see, it's the FitPack wide. The W. The reason I use this one is because it is about the same width as the original Quest, which fits better for glasses. But where it is the same material as the Quest 2 original, the hypoallergenic benefit of a cover on it comes in handy. In my last video, I showed where I started to mod this after doing the unboxing for this plus this white pad here. But I didn't think I had any screws, but it turns out that I found some from another one of the head straps up here. See, I tried the ones from the Ivergo and it didn't work. So I ended up using the ones from another one called Air Dandelion, and it worked. So that gave me screws that were not only long enough, but also larger diameter to hold this joint right here for adding in this rear strap. So now I have the ability to use a VR power, and I have my typical pad down here. It looks like samurai headdress or cat ears, depending on the angle. But now I have loops that I can be able to use for attaching a top strap, which lets me be able to attach the VR power. Just to show you, the screws that come in this regularly are not this beefy. These are almost the size of fan screws, but they're not quite as fat. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the main event for this video of changing out this cover. I've been using the Top Covos cover since I got it back in December of last year. Now, as you can see, it does have these ribs on the inside that provide a little bit of air bubble protection from drops or anything. But bottom is solid. You can see the lip on it now when we turn it inside out. It does have the covers for the power button and the volume. There's the mic. Here are our audio jack and USB Type-C and the connecting arms, along with our camera holes for the sensors. So let's take a look and see how this one differs, other than having a front texture on it. So I can say right off, this is what was white, and this is white. So this matches the Quest perfectly. This is white, just straight up white. But they're both white on the website, so you notice there's something a little bit different here. We got some more definition to things. You can tell, there's been some refinements to the design. The mics are hexagonal shapes. We have vents, a lot larger holes for the sensors and cameras, which they don't need to be that big. But we got vents all the way around this thing, so it helps it to stay cooler for sure. I wish that these weren't as large of openings. I can fit my thumb in there, guys. Whereas, you know, this one, I can fit my thumb partially in there. I can fit my pointer finger in there. So it looks like the main refinement that they've done is just open things up more. I don't like these being as open, because if you do have a fall, that much opening on the sensors. Let's just put it on and take a look. Everything got more defined and precise on the size of holes, except for these. These are just massive. So, we want to line up. So, let's pull this through. Actually, before we do that, let's take a look at the inside lip and compare. So, you can see they have kept the air pockets ribbing on the front. It's just these are very more small ribbing, more surface area defined, and these are larger ribbing, which means you have wider air pockets but less actual protection. So let's take a look and compare the lips on these. This is an actual defined lip, and it goes all the way to the same area. You know, I would almost want to see if I could keep this one on and put this one over it, just to see, will that fit, just to provide a little bit more protection. Sorry guys, didn't mean to bump the camera. Let's go ahead and see if these will actually fit inside of each other. Because where this does have the thicker lip around the outside edges, it may be able to hold it inside. And you know, you see that way the difference in the size of the holes for the cameras. And I may be able to use this as a template just to cut slits in this for the relief of the venting, so that if I wanted to let somebody else make use of it, they could. But for now, let's go ahead and just get this on. So we're taking a look. Here's the way it would go into the headset. I do like how it does come up over the edge, so that it doesn't block whenever I run headphones along that side channel there. Oh yeah, it definitely goes over the edge. So as you can see, I have hand tracking on, so it's going nuts. So you can see these are wide open, and maybe that's why it did it. So it has the vent right there at the edge of the frame. Maybe that's why it's so open. Everything else lines up very well, though. The vents all look pretty squared out. So yeah, I'm thinking that's why these are so open, is so it can share part of the vent open areas. Not a whole lot right there, but I mean, it doesn't take much for this to fall on something. I love how it actually went around the Encore magnetic connector for the power charging. Color definitely matches a lot better than that all white. This is definitely a more bright color, but here's the test. Let's go ahead and assemble the head strap. I mean, I've had some people just call this the Beast. So I'm tempted to just, refer to it as Das Beast, as in where it is a deluxe audio strap style. Okay, so first off, right there, if I hold it, it'll go on. But if I just let it go, it struggles a bit. It does go on smoother, though, than with this one. Alright, so let's go ahead run our cable here. And as you can see, I have a cable sitting right there. So I'll pull this through. Drop the halo. Let's put our interface back in. And let's just see. I'm switching back to the Massicon just because it has a deeper fill for working with the wide fit pack adapter. Alright, so let's go ahead the thing about this being completely adjustable is if the cable gets twisted one way, it doesn't matter. You can still reach. We have no cables in the way of our vision. Everything is assembled. I just need to move this pad back just a bit. As you can see, what I'm doing is there's Velcro on the inside, and I'm using the area lined up for the pad. On the back of the pad that's in there, to be able to manage the strap without it getting in the way of my head. Alright, so let's expand this a bit. And then the other part is we can expand this to where we can fit. Okay, so as you can see, I have a top pad here, so I don't have any obstruction on my head. The entire strap is padded. Can't see any light. Feels really good. It is slightly heavier, but having that extra support and the comfort of the pads makes a huge difference. And I can tolerate wearing, you know, the weight because of the extra comfort. I don't have any hot spots anywhere on my head. And it's completely adjustable. Like, if you want to flip the headset up like this, you can. I can completely cover my ears. Or I could have it next to my ears so I can hear, but it's not obstructing me being able to hear on the outside as well. This sort of adjustability, the only other thing I would really need to mod is possibly having, to lighten the load, I could do a mod with like motorcycle seat gel cushion mat or pad where you can custom cut and make a face cover that has Velcro on it with a gel pad that you can stick in the freezer, and then be able to apply up here with a silicone cover or a cloth cover like this that then will provide cooling, and then also have like a top and a halo pad and a rear pad that has gel as well. So I've looked and they're not that expensive. So guys, I've told you my head is large, so this is why the Bobo VR M2 strap really couldn't do anything for me, because where it would normally have these pads sit, they were. But I lost battery, ran out of storage on my phone because Red Magic only puts 256 gigs on here, and having games plus photos and videos just don't work. But yeah, guys, this is a full, massive improvement for comfort and functionality for a headset. So let's go ahead, show you how I stack it to be able to use. This is what I call my VR power of tower. So you can do the same thing with it that you would normally do with the globular cluster premium deluxe audio strap, where that fold it forward, or you can do what I do whenever I want to make use of my anchor dock. It's charging. Though I knocked one of the controllers out. Both controllers are in, and they have the ProTube VR Pro grip straps on there. Charging, stacked. And this is my VR power of tower. Guys, Zyberknight, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Feel free to like or subscribe the video. If you see something that you have interest in or want to know more about, check out the videos for those products. And yeah, guys, this is pretty awesome. Now all I'm waiting on is just the VR Power 2 and the VR ears, and then I'll let you know progress if I do anything with being able to get a gel face cover and pads implemented into the headset. Guys, thanks for watching. Zyberknight, your Tech and Games Crusader. Hope you guys have a good night, good day. Take care. We'll see you later.